Hello everyone, it is the Banter Guy here, and welcome back to the Simpsons Hit and Run! So, in this particular part, lol snake, we're going to be focusing on one of the, well, in fact the only feature of this game that I didn't show in intimate detail, which is the bonus game. Let me get this lovely loading screen. And now, we are in. So basically, for each of the levels, they have 7 collector cards, and once you've completed them, as I've showed you, it comes up with a message saying, all collector cards got or collected or whatever it says, and then new bonus track unlocked, and this is what it's talking about. So basically you can select one of the tracks. We'll start off with level 1. We'll do, in terms of laps, I'll do 2 of each, because I don't want to be here forever. And then you can select your vehicle, your person will be Apu, and then vehicle. So there's pretty much all the vehicles. There's maybe a few missing, but they're all pretty much here. So we'll go in the Longhorn, and we shall begin. So basically, yeah, it does have multiplayer. Don't know why it has 4 slots. There's only 2 possible, but okay, I guess bad game port. Because on the PlayStation there's only 2 slots for controllers, so you can only have a maximum of 2 people playing. Now I tried to do this with Sir Grandad, but it just failed horribly. And yeah, you get this view to play it from, but and I don't know why so many people are having trouble with this online, because there are videos on it. But basically, if you hit the down on the D-pad, or is it some other button? Oh, sorry, if you hit select on the D-pad, my apologies, you get to choose and rotate between the views. So we've got this one, straight up road view, and then, I can't remember what the other ones are. Oh yeah, this sort of dramatic cam view, sort of follows you around, and, you know, it just keeps alternating, but, yeah, I didn't finish, so, yeah. That's because I was fiddling around with the stupid controller for a bit. No thank you, I will not race again. Go back here, we'll try level 2, and we'll go Bart, and we'll do the Elite Taurus, just because. I'm not really trying to be clever or actually do any of these, because you don't get anything for them. They're just there as an extra feature if you want to just do some basic races, maybe hone your skills a bit for the actual game missions, but aside from that, they are pretty pointless. So we'll choose this view, the backward view, because I kind of like this view. And he knocked me this way, the absolute douchebag. Well, he screwed up. So yeah, this is level 2, and there are some sort of homages and bits that do resemble the level. He also screwed up. Why did that happen? No idea. But yeah, so basically, it has some, like the crossover point that's, you know, quite memorable from level 2. Whoa! Crossfire! Maybe that's why they screwed up. Don't know. I want 2nd place though, so let's try and not screw up. But the controls from this view they're a bit more laggy and a bit, like, all the vehicles seem to be a bit slower than in the actual game. Don't know why that is. Maybe just because the tracks aren't as big as in the actual game, so maybe just speed, but anyway. Now we'll notice again. And now we'll try, just go as Homer. And we'll go in, we'll go in the clown car, because I never actually showed that off during the walkthrough. But while we're doing this, it also gives me a chance to talk about other things. For example, there's been a couple of videos I've done recently, the Tekken 4 ones, the multiplayer with Sir Grandad, but they're not. I mean, as I said in the video, there wasn't going to be much more. We'll try this for you now, till 2014. But that's not strictly true, because I have decided to stop Tekken 4 altogether. I've decided that I've done enough with that series, and there's not really much point in me carrying on with it. So I've decided to completely completely do away with Tekken 4, and the project that I'll be starting will take me till the end of the year, and I don't want to spoil what that is, but you probably already know if you've watched any of the Star Wars The Force Unleashed videos. I think I mentioned it in quite a few of those, but I have a big project planned, and it's going to be, I want it to be the best game walkthrough I've ever done in my life, or ever, one of the few that I'll put the most effort and work into. And so that's going to be a pretty time-consuming thing, but luckily I've got my October holidays coming up soon, and then obviously Christmas, to put work into it. But that'll be fun to do. So I'll be looking forward to that. We'll go as Marge, and we'll go in the hearse. But yes, so that'll be a big project that I want to get done. Will be that game. Plus, in terms of the movie reviews, I'll do one when I can, but they're really not the main point of this channel. The main point of this channel is games. And I've been getting a couple of responses from people saying, why did I re-upload one of the videos? I think it was the Tekken 4 Heihachi Mishima, episode 6, I think. Can't remember exactly, but basically, a studio's called, was it ELLO, ELO or something like that? It sounds like sort of a northern greeting, hello! But no, what actually happened was, they bought up the copyright for a lot of game cutscenes. So what I had to do was I had to edit it on YouTube and release it as a new video, so not to infringe their rights, because I do respect the rights of copyright holders, and ELLO studios or movies or something. You know, I do respect your rights as copyright holders, and I'll never go against them, because I believe in copyright. I believe in copyrighting my own work, as well as having respect for the copyright holders of other works. But for that particular one, I just had to cut out, I think it was 1.5 minutes to the end of it, because it was a cutscene. I wasn't talking for it, you didn't miss anything. Basically, if you want the full story, it's on YouTube, it's everywhere. I mean, just type in Tekken 4 Heihachi Mishima, and I'm sure it'll come up with, you know, blogs about it and the cutscene itself. But goes Lisa this time. There wasn't really any, you know, controversy between me. I mean, I wasn't doing anything in breach of copyright, but just because copyright notices, I don't want to infringe the rights of people. Whereas when it's a game walkthrough and it's necessary for my game, I'm only I operate within the rights of fair use. Okay. And most YouTubers do. There are some that don't, and they just seem to ignore it completely, and they have probably like 30 copyright notices on their videos. But no, I probably end up getting copyright strikes in the end. But the thing is, I don't want to infringe the rights of copyright holders. As simple as that. And in order for me to not do that, I have to make sure that all the content that I put on my channel is either fenced by myself to make sure that it isn't in breach of any terms of service or any copyright issues. And I also have to make sure that it won't be regarded like as a sort of damaging to the industry, because I want people, the games I play because I like them, and if I don't like a game, I won't put it on the channel, because I want this to be a sort of a personal channel between me and the games I love. Now, if I have to remove audio or remove certain content to do that, I will do that, and I have no problem with that, because, you know, I like bringing you guys the content, and I like promoting the stuff I put on the channel. For example, the films I review them because I like them. So, came second there. So yeah, that's the main reason why that happened, but just wanted to let people know we'll go with Bart this time. Zombie car. Anyway, now that that's all done and sorted, so I've got a big project coming up. That's the reason behind the Tekken 4 episode. But I've been really liking feedback. One thing I do like about doing this, not as a job, more as a hobby, because I don't make money off this, so that I can first of all back up my rights of fair use, and also so that I don't have any I don't feel guilty when I'm not putting up content if you guys enjoy it that much that you're, you know, watching ads and that could supply me with money, because I don't really believe YouTube is a place for business, just personally. because YouTube is a sort of amateur thing. I mean, if you want a proper business thing, then you should go to like a BBC site, or I don't know, someone a bit more professional, not really YouTube, because I don't view YouTube as a place for money to be made, and I don't view it as an industry. I view it more as an amateur thing for people like myself who know a bit about, well, enough about computers so that we can, you know, put up content and make, you know, walkthrough videos, because I love doing this, and movie reviews about stuff we enjoy and so on. Yay, we came first, we get different music. No, I don't believe YouTube is a business, and I don't believe it should be viewed or valued as a business. And like this whole thing about some people putting, like, charging for content, yeah, I'll go home with this time. I don't believe in that even slightly, because YouTube isn't a place where you come to pay for things. YouTube is a place where you come to watch ads. If you want to support someone, they usually put links to their websites and other places. You can find them in their description. I know, for example, NerdCube does it, Angry Joe does it. For goodness sake, I mean, Total Biscuit does it, and, you know, everyone does it. Plus, don't know why there's a mobile phone going off, but no, it's not a place for money as such, and so I don't believe in it. Whereas YouTube, I believe, is a place for, you know, people to put up like fail videos or for games, because YouTube really now is a game site, really, because like half the stuff that I can see either as a related search or as a part of the that mobile phone's really irritating me now. What's causing it? Oh, I know, it's because one of the vehicles is a cell phone user from that level in or mission in level 2 in mission. Anyway, no, and this whole thing about charging for content, like on the like, I think it's only something like 40 channels are doing it, and out of the millions that are on YouTube, I think they're going to lose subscribers, they're going to lose views, they're going to lose popularity, and they're going to get more dislikes because of the whole pay for thing. But I don't see why they're doing it, because surely they realise that YouTube isn't a place where you come with your wallet open going, right, okay, I want to pay for this, and that. Because, I mean, if someone I was subscribed to started charging for content, unless it was like movie quality content, I'd just avoid them. It's as simple as that. Anyway, now that that is all done, I've viewed every race, one last thing I want to do before we end off this part, and I end off the entirety of the Simpsons Hit and Run, and the entirety, because I've stated now, because as much as this is a bonus video, it's also a video for me to talk about certain things, as I've said, but there are three main things. Number one, I'm going to be stopping Tekken 4 indefinitely. There is no coming back from that, because I've done it for months now. I've enjoyed making it, and I've enjoyed doing it, and I still play it regularly, but there's nowhere I can go from here unless I want to involve myself in Tekken Force, which would just be a waste of time in my opinion. But no, this is the thing I want to show you, was the scrapbook. So I'm stopping Tekken 4 indefinitely, because I've found that most of the stuff that I can cover about it has been covered. I've done plenty of multiplayer, done the survival mode, and done everything to do with that. Second point, I will be stopping Simpsons Hit and Run. This is the bonus video where I can go into the bonus mission and now the scrapbook, which is helpful. So if you open the book, and you get some stats about each and every level. So yeah, this will be the last Simpsons Hit and Run episode. No walkthrough I've done so far, either Lord of the Rings The Third Age, Simpsons Hit and Run, Tekken 4, or Star Wars The Force Unleashed has any extra content to be done, unless you guys really, really want it. But I've not seen a huge demand for it, so I won't be bothered with it. So that's all that. Last thing I want to talk about was movie reviews. There will be more movie reviews. I want to finish my 3-part series that I never actually properly finished of The Matrix. I also want to start doing some more older movie reviews, because I find that the older stuff tends to get more views. The older stuff and the newer stuff, funnily enough. It's like stuff that came out a year ago, no one views, but like stuff that came out last week, or stuff that came out, you know, like 10 years ago, people view. Weird paradox going on there. But yeah, there'll be more movie reviews. I'm stopping Tekken 4, and I'm going to be restarting this project that will take me to the end of 2013 and may drag on to 2014 for a couple of months. And then there's so much content I can do for that, so I'll be enjoying making that. But anyway, here we are for the level 1 stats. So we did all the missions, we didn't get any clothing, we got 5 of 6 vehicles. Wait, 5, 6. I guess it counts the bonus vehicle as well, because there are only 5 vehicles in the level. We got all the collector cards, okay. So we'll do level 2 now. And so we got all the missions, 1 of the clothings, all the cards, and 5 out of 6. I think it counts the bonus vehicles, I think. So we got all the vehicles, or no, we got 4 or 6 vehicles, what am I talking about? 1 out of 3 clothing, all the collector cards. That was one last little thing I wanted to mention, was, because I didn't show this in the walkthrough, the last collector card is on the ship. If you go on the ship deck and go to sort of the front of it, you'll see this sort of ramp with a WAS camera and 2 boxes. Go up that ramp, go up the second part of the ramp, and then jump over the sort of railing, and then jump onto the outside of the ship, but make sure it's the higher end bit of the ship. Go around the entirety of that front of the stern, and then you'll see the collector card. It'll be pretty obviously there. But anyway, level 4, we got all the missions, all the collector cards, 4 out of 6 vehicles, 2 out of 3 clothing. All the missions, all the collector cards, 1 out of 3 clothing, and all the vehicles. Well, I guess your starting vehicle, you buy 2 vehicles, the street race vehicle, and you get a vehicle from a Springfielder, and the bonus mission. Oh, there are 6. Sorry, my mind's going just a maze there. Sorry. 5 out of 6 vehicles, 1 clothing, all the missions, all the collector cards, and the last one, all the missions, all the collector cards, all the clothing, and all the vehicles. Wow. We did it all, that one. And now I will view the game stats. And there is the finale of all the game stats. We did all the missions, we got all the bonus missions done, all the street races, all the collector cards. 9 out of 21 clothing, that's not bad. 28 out of 35 vehicles, that's not bad. Oh, you almost out in 10 of those cameras. Wow, that's a lot. We got 73 out of 84 level gags, and we... What, 6 out of... Oh yeah, 6 out of 7 movies. The last movie is if you get all your collector cards, and you go to the cinema area, in level 3, you can actually view an Itchy and Scratchy episode. So that's maybe one last thing there. I think it's just, you know, classic Itchy and Scratchy beating the crap out of each other, very gory and so on. But that's the end of this. I've been the Banty Guy, and I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.